Okay, going home. My wife and I went to visit our son in Austin this past weekend. And it occurred to me during our visit there that many people don't know the colorful history of the different capitals of Texas. And there are way too many moves, so I won't mention them all, but in the 1600s, the seat of government of Texas was in Coahuila, Mexico. Of course, Mexico was still in control of Texas at the time. In 1770, the government of Texas was moved to San Antonio, Texas. And again, there were other small moves along the way. But in 1836, on the Washington and the Brazos, to differentiate it from the Washington and the Potomac, it was decided that Texas was going to declare independence from Mexico. And so the seat of the government of Texas at the time was there on Washington and the Brazos. In 1837, Sam Houston became the first elected president of Texas, and the capital of Texas was in Houston. And as much as Sam Houston wanted to keep it there, there were a lot of protests, most of them political, but also at the time, Houston was considered a lawless town. And because it was basically a swamp, it was always flooding. I guess some things haven't changed. And there was also a lot of problem with yellow fever. At one point, I believe that over 10% of the population of Houston died because of yellow fever. So in 1839, when Mirabeau Lamar was the president of Texas, it was decided that the capital of Texas would be moved to Waterloo. Many people don't know where Waterloo is because Waterloo doesn't exist anymore. Waterloo is now what we call Austin, Texas. And so at that time, Austin, Texas, named after Stephen F. Austin, became the capital of Texas. Now in 1841, Sam Houston became president of Texas one more time, and he really wanted to move the capital back to Houston. At one point, he even tried to move all of the archives from Austin back to Houston, and there was a big protest, and people actually blocked the move of the documents, and so Austin remained as the capital of Texas. By the way, Sam Houston is a very colorful person in Texas history, but that's another story. It wasn't until 1850 when it was finally decided that the capital of Texas, the permanent capital of Texas, would be Austin, Texas. So there you have it. Just a very brief history of all the different capitals of Texas.